What's up? It's your boy Carcino, and let's talk about it real fast. Wendy Williams and Howard Stern. Wendy Williams and Howard Stern got into a recent altercation about 3 days ago. And the reason why I didn't talk about it because I was waiting to see if there's going to be some fallout, so I can give you a full, comprehensive detail into what's going on. When Howard was the man, long before his movie Private Parts, Howard Stern was the shock jock radio king and really went way beyond the barrier. Where others tried to follow him, Robert Downey and all these other guys. His name was Morton Downey Jr. He used to give everybody the finger. He's the annoying guy that was in Predator 2. He was the mouth so much. He was in Predator 2. That's where it got him. But Howard was skilled. He knew how far to push the button, and when to apologize when he went too far. But he got what he wanted out of it. So, pushing the envelope, knowing how to push and pull, then he put out his movie detailing the things he's done. Now, fast forward through the times. That era's gone. The real shock jock radio, that's dead. One, nobody listens to radio like that anymore. And if they do, they're now listening to the shock jock. Okay, they actually want to get information now. Fake information is the new news. They want to be entertained with the current events. So if you got the current events, that's what they want. Give us the current events. So with that being said, we move forward. Howard Stern has got this serious satellite deal. And since he's been doing the series, he's been doing this for years, the climate's changed. The Me Too moment, things you could say about women now Howard could never do. His cable show, he's not that Howard no more. But Wendy Williams was inspired by Oprah and him. She's a mixture of those two. So that's what she said. Those are my inspirations because that's what she's a mixture of. She was doing Howard Stern act on the radio. Now, she wasn't as talented or as gifted as Howard was. She wasn't as quick. But she was talented enough to pull it off in the more dangerous field, which was hip hop. Hip hop, somebody follow you home and kill you. She has to go back to that. So she did it in a more dangerous time. Howard, they want to sue him with lawyers. Rap, they just kill you. So it's an entirely different world. And then you're looking at scenarios in which, with Howard Stern and her, when they start having this fallout, you start to see things that really didn't mesh with each other. And that was a really telling part in my book, is when she really went after Howard. She knows something that Howard has done in the past. That's why she said what she said. He's Hollywood now. He's become a Hollywood insider. Gossiping, trying to, basically suck up to Hollywood. And she said it breaks her heart to see her like that because he used to be for the people. And I know how that is. When when you're a fan and it's like when your favorite rapper ain't bringing it to no more, they're like commercial, and you gotta find that new rapper who's still keeping it how your old rapper used to keep it. This is how Wendy felt. She felt betrayed. So when you see Howard Stern come out for 30 minutes, he was so flustered. And I listened to Howard Stern go off, and I listened to Howard try to, rationalize his attack and talk about you're no talent, you're this and ran. I'm like, oh wow, Howard Stern really is done. And he got this new book he put out in 20 years called Howard Stern Comes Again. And I could just listen to his voice and listen to Howard tell this story. And it was like he proved her correct on everything. He sound like a guy who's lost it during that rant. Yeah, Howard Stern, you shouldn't have to even tell anybody or prove to Wendy Williams who you are and what you doing and how you still good and relevant. He couldn't he didn't do it, and he's right. You don't have my wit or my talent, and he didn't use any of it in that whole rant. No wit, no talent was used in that rant. I felt bad. I said, man, he just proved her right. Her response was, I still love Howard. And it was just perfect. It was icing on the cake. She realized, oh wow, he's really falling off. Now the whole world can hear it. And I was just like, man, Howard's done. He's really done. That was a powerful blow she landed. So definitely Wendy won that one by far. And he was like trying to worry about your husband. That's what you need to worry about. It's like, oh my God. It was really pathetic. I'm sorry. It was pathetic. I can't even say it no other way. But it is what it is. And I'm out. Don't forget to celebrate and promote the page. Tell people about it. Subscribe. And don't forget to hit the Cash App up and make a donation. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out.